Well, hello. It has been some time. Hello, everyone. I am finally mostly over my cold. I am going to be coughing a bit, but I have some honey lemon tea with me. Ugh. God, having a cold sucks. So here we are with Kirby's Return to Dream Land Deluxe. This was announced 2 weeks after I bought the original game. Should I like to connect on fine, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Zeno. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Rumble. Good. Oh yeah, the past adventures thing, which only goes to the 3DS for some reason. I don't know why they include those. So yeah. Why not? Fair. Also, Bat Blaster Wing, welcome to the stream. May I ask how you found me? You don't get many new people here often. Ugh. I like how King DDD has his Kirby 64 design. I actually prefer that design, but that might be because Kirby 64 was my first Kirby game. I played it when I was a kid, and I fucking loved that game, and I still love it. It's not my favorite Kirby game, it's my second favorite, because my favorite is Amazing Mirror. Ah, Tigra's Discord. Okay, well, welcome on in. Yeah, I actually was supposed to stream this on Monday, but I've had a cold since Sunday, and I'm only just now able to stream again. I was supposed to stream Outer Wilds today, but my schedule's been fucked. But hopefully we're back on track now. I definitely feel better, but you might hear that my... Well, you're new here, so you wouldn't know, but for everyone else, you might notice my voice is a little off. I've still got something in my throat. Yesterday sucked. Was it yesterday or Monday? No, yeah, it was yesterday that sucked. I actually missed my second class because of how messed up my throat was. Play the Wii version of this? Yes, actually. I did a Kirby marathon in December, and I streamed it, playing it for the first time. I bought it 2 weeks before this remaster was announced, and I am bitter about that. I was very late to the party, and I wasn't expecting this to get remastered. Need the tea. I should have put some sugar in this. This tea is flavorless. Yeah, I streamed it. Adventuring with Magalore. A visitor named Magalore has dropped out of the blue and landed on planet Popstar. He's ready to lend a helping hand during your adventure. Wow! I bet we can trust him. There's no way he could turn evil. Helper oh, fuck off. No. Do I look like a bitch? I've been playing Kirby games since I was 3. I can handle myself. This game ain't that hard. Honestly, in my opinion, the only Kirby game that's actually hard is Kirby's Adventure, because it's just fucking... There's so much slowdown in the game that it just ruins the timing of everything, and that's the only reason why that game is hard. Lobes of Popstar Map reminds me of Kirby's Dream Land 3. I am very confident that is an intentional reference. The intro zooming in on Popstar is also probably a reference to Kirby 64. When Return to Dreamland came out originally, and you may already know this, it was the first console Kirby game that wasn't a spin-off since Kirby 64. They skipped an entire console because they struggled to get one out on the GameCube. One of the cut GameCube ones, people think actually became Return to Dreamland because it's got several elements from the existing footage of the game were repurposed for Dreamland, including the boss. So this was kind of like a celebration in Return to form. Yeah, some of the concepts were reused, and them reusing them may have gone all the way to Forgotten Land, because the one that probably became this game was supposed to be Kirby's first proper 3D game, and that didn't actually happen until Forgotten Land. And if I'm not mistaken, if you look at animations in Forgotten Land, some of them actually look suspiciously similar to that game. It never got a title. I think it was just called Kirby for GameCube. Some rare footage of it actually resurfaced last year. Because there's not much footage of the game since it was only shown at events. And obviously never came out. And there were actually 2 other Kirby games that were supposed to come out on GameCube. Less footage of them exists. For one of them, I think it's just screenshots. And Kirby, oh, gotta hold. Kirby Air Ride was actually supposed to be a snowboarding game on N64, and in fact, some more resurfaced footage of that game was also found last year from a very old promotional tape for Nintendo of Japan, which also had early footage of some other games, like Eternal Darkness, which was also supposed to be an N64 game. Speaking of, I actually streamed Eternal Darkness in November, and I am likely to return to it on stream at a later point, because in order to get the true ending, you need to beat the game 3 times. 1 for each route. I'm glad I finally got to play that, because it was fun. Yeah, this is this game's gimmick. Yeah, I mean, Forgotten Land is phenomenal. It was one of the best games of last year, and dare I say, it's one of the best 3D platformers I've ever played. Like, it wasn't too difficult, but it was so fresh. Like, the worst thing a platformer can do is get stale. And it was fresh throughout the whole thing. Remind me of this when my sibling sends me an old Switch. Hey, hon. You don't need to shake the controller anymore. If you just hold for a little bit, Kirby will automatically suck harder. Why did I... Okay. We're just not going to acknowledge that. I really need to think before I speak. God, damn, this game looks clean. Babe, no, don't. Oh my god. It's a 20-year-old Doomer. You never played Forgotten Land? Well, when you get a Switch, I would highly recommend it. It's certainly better than the other Kirby game on Switch, Kirby Star Allies. If it tells you anything, I streamed basically every Kirby game I could for my Kirby marathon. I own Star Allies, and I could stream Star Allies, and I specifically did not include it in the marathon. Play that one with your sibling. Yeah, maybe I would have enjoyed it more if my brother was willing to play it. My brother's actually in chat. He's one of my mods, Gordon. But I wasn't able to convince him to play it, and honestly, after playing through the entire game myself, I don't think I will. It's so boring and so short. The updates definitely padded out the length a little bit, but I couldn't be bothered to do the rest of the game. It's one of the only Kirby games I did not 100%. Honestly, most Kirby games aren't really worth playing for the story. Some of them have some fairly interesting lore, but... oh, fuck, that snuck up on me. But, fairly basic stories. Forgotten Land actually had one of the more interesting stories for a Kirby game. Usually, though, if you read between the lines, some Kirby games are actually really fucked up. Star Allies actually has some really, surprisingly dark motivations for the main villain. Because he's trying to resurrect his dead daughter, and he goes insane because of it. It really has interesting lore implications, but does that matter if the game isn't fun? Well, that was Planet that was Planet Robobot. Okay, see, that's one of the ones I haven't played, because I never actually got it. I haven't used my 3DS in a while. Some of the buttons are a little wonky at the moment. And I haven't tried to clean or fix my 3DS, so I just never got to... Oh, they actually include things down there now. That's cool. The 3DS broke in 2017. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, so part of the reason why I haven't used my 3DS is because... in 2014 to 2015, I was in a really low period in my life. And I dropped out of college, and part of that was me just being obsessed with my 3DS. So while I love the 3DS's library, and I love the games I played on it, playing on my 3DS reminds me of that low period. And that's the main reason why I haven't really touched my 3DS in a while, is because I've blotted most of that out of my memory, and I don't want the memories to come back. I am a very different person than I was at that time, and I don't want to remember how I was. However, if my therapist were here, he would point out that it actually would not be bad to remember how I was, because I know I am not that person anymore. I have improved. But the key thing is my 3DS is a little faulty, and I haven't bothered to do anything about it yet. So I don't even know if I can actually play Planet Robobot, because like every other button is fucked up. What did I major in college? I majored in computer programming at the time, but dropped out. I actually re-entered college in 2019, and I am on my final semester, as a matter of fact. And I am majoring in journalism, though at the moment I'm just getting an associate's in arts. After I graduate, I was going to take a year off, and then I'm likely to properly major in journalism should I go to a 4-year university. I haven't decided, though, when I'm going to exactly. I would like to stop taking damage. I don't know how that hit me, but okay. Yeah, see, I wanted to make video games, but kind of began to realize it's actually not for me, and while I'm majoring in journalism, or going to major in journalism, that's more of a... I don't know what the bird set off. You may have noticed in the bottom left corner there's 2 birds. Those are my birds, Bandit and Peaches, and you might actually be able to hear Peaches right now. We just set up new soundproofing. So I actually don't know how well you can hear Peaches. Peaches is the one on the right. He's the sun conure. Give me a moment to get caught up on chat. Stuck to comp science in 8 years and went to college. Took longer than most other students. Honestly, that's fine. Go to college at your own pace. Don't feel bad about that. Am I going to be a game journalist? I chose journalism so that way I actually had something I could use my writing with that would look good on maybe a resume. And I had considered joining a site like Nintendo Life as part of that. What I actually want to do is write novels. And I will actually be fleshing out a novel this year. Hey, Simki. Anything Peach is a little louder? Okay, well, he may sound louder because something is setting him off and he's angry, so he's actually being louder. I think he sounds more muffled. Because I can hear other people talking in the dining room, and they are much quieter. I actually can't make out what they're saying right now. Which is definitely an improvement over how it was before, where with my door closed, I could hear every conversation 2 rooms away. Clearly. Yeah, I need my tea. Yeah. God, this tea is flavorless. This is a honey lemon tea that we only drink whenever we're sick. Because it's good for your throat. The thing is, it doesn't actually taste like honey lemon. And it's actually mostly flavorless. What's your lore idea? Ooh, look at that. Yeah. Most of my own lore ideas for a game idea. Yeah, I had a lot of game ideas. I still kind of do. Yeah. So, speaking of Magalore, y'all can just say whatever you want about Magalore. I'm personally going to make jokes about it. But I've already streamed the game. And as far as I'm concerned, if I've already streamed a game, its spoilers are fair game. If I don't say otherwise. So, I've already streamed Kirby's Return to Dream Land. So, y'all can make whatever jokes and say whatever you want about Magalore. We all know at this point. There, a traveler named Magalore built an amusement park. It's a merry place where 4 friends could enjoy attractions and collect souvenirs, yada yada yada. It was a park full of excitement where dreams could come to life, yada yada yada. It didn't whirl. It didn't whirl. Yeah, no spoilers for the epilogue, because I haven't done that yet. I don't know anything about that. I haven't seen anything for it either. Oh, the frame rate got cut in half. Oh, wow, there's a lot more than was in the demo. Souvenir. Oh my god, it's oh, hey, it's Rick. So Bandit tried to put himself home, and him flying from the table to his cage's door set off Peaches, and Peaches screaming spooked Bandit. Oh, of course. Bandit is the Gala. He's a rose-breasted cockatoo. He's basically I'm Baby as a bird. Unfortunately, these don't have online. Let's see. Crackety Hack. That looks like Superstar. Smash Ride is Amazing Mirror. Booming Blasters, I don't recognize. Kirby on the Draw, I don't recognize. Ninja Dojo is Return to Dreamland. Bomb Rally, I think that's from Nightmare in Dreamland. Checkerboard Chase. I believe that's Kirby 64. That's new. Samurai Kirby, Superstar. Ed Catcher, that would be Kirby's Adventure. Or Nightmare in Dreamland, I'm not sure which. Yeah, souvenirs. Oh, I actually gotta fucking do the thing. Okay. Kirby on the Draw is Superstar Ultra. Okay. Also, yeah, Happy Mask Salesman. Okay, so... Are we gonna be the Hamster? Or are we gonna be the Waddle Dee? Were all the sub-games in Kirby's Adventure ported to Nightmare in Dreamland? No. I don't think so. I know the Crane game didn't make it in. Hamster? Okay. I'm not taking any souvenir items. I don't need them. Thing is, I don't remember what other Kirby games were in Kirby's Adventure because it's been quite some time since I last played it. I more recently played Return to Dream Land. Alright, so that's... Alright, so I can just change masks. I did that. Here we go. Did I say Return to Dreamland? I meant Nightmare in Dreamland. Yeah, I don't know about any Easter eggs in Planet Robobot. I really need to get the game. All of these playing the Famicom. Ooh. Okay, can we just take a moment? This game is so fucking clean. What's this? Oh, it just sparks. Whatever. I hate this song because every time I hear it, without fail, I think it's a song from Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Because it reminds me of the school case, or the academy case in the game. Which I'm not fond of. Oh, god damn it. Oh, it's just ice cream? Oh, I can just break it normally. Okay. I'm not fond of that case. Because it has kind of aged a little questionably. Wait, wasn't the Famicom decade-old hardware when Kirby showed up on it? When did Kirby's Adventure release? Because I don't think it was a decade old. I don't think it was 1995. Because the okay, so in Japan, the Famicom I think came out in 1983. Yeah, the Famicom released in 1983. The NES released in 1985. Kirby's Adventure. Okay, so the Game Boy came out in what, 1990, something like that. And I know Kirby was, I think, a launch title for it. 89? Was it 89? I have my dates mixed up, it seems. Yeah, Japan was notoriously slow to adopt new hardware, and they're actually still kind of like that. Because most gamers in Japan do not want to upgrade. It doesn't matter what new bells and whistles the stuff has, they just don't want to do it. 1993. Yeah, it would have been decades old then, I guess. Fuck you. Waldies and that Easter egg were fighting a tree in the game. Oh, some things never change. So I believe this is one of the new abilities. Ow. Was that really worth adding? Okay. It's some Star Allies? I do not remember that ability. But I, like, breezed through Star Allies and then never touched it again. It's... Star Allies isn't bad, it's just so ungodly boring. I have 100%ed... Spring Breezed. Okay. I have 100%ed basically every Kirby game I've played. Star Allies is one of, like, 2, I think, that I didn't 100%. No! No, actually, it is the only Kirby game I haven't 100%ed. Because I 100%... No, okay, I never 100%ed Superstar Ultra because I never finished Helper to Hero. I wasn't able to. But, okay, and I didn't 100% Dream Land 3, because I also hate Dream Land 3. I 100% in Dream Land 2, because it was easy enough to do. I did that on stream, actually, as part of the marathon, because I never 100%ed it before. Ow, okay, I thought it was clear. Alright, so... Ah! You almost had me there. So I think Xeno made some bagel dogs, which are hot dogs wrapped in bread. Kind of like, not corn dogs. What am I thinking of? If you've heard of... If you're from a certain part of the U.S. and you've had pigs in the blanket, I think that's what bagel dogs basically are. Archer isn't back in this version, is it? But Xeno made bagel dogs, and I am quite hungry. I mean a sandwich? No, hot dogs are tacos. Speaking as a Chicagoan, I feel like I have a more authority on hot dogs than most people. And hot dogs are tacos. I'll buy a ticket. 100% doesn't get all the stuff, or just every heart star and killed the bloody eyeball? I didn't do either of those. I didn't even 100% the regular levels. Guess the Famicom was discontinued in 2003. That system lasted a long fucking time. Well, I did say Japan is very slow to adopt new hardware. They have historically been like that. Gaming trends in Japan are a fascinating thing to analyze because, like, gamers in Japan would rather rebuy a game than download an update or buy DLC for it. And digital games in Japan are not very popular because people don't like downloading things. Which is ironic because Japan has much better online infrastructure than the US. Generation 1 Pokemon was on the original Game Boy because of that? Yeah, because I think when it came out, the Game Boy Color was actually a thing or something, wasn't it? Satoshi wanted to reach more kids. I've never played the Gen 1 Pokemon games. I'm gonna be right back for a moment. Just 1 sec here. I'm not gonna put the be right back thing up. I'm literally just gonna be a moment. Alright. Let's see, how does this work again? Alright, it's the Flaming Dragon. If the Gen 1 Pokemon games come to Switch Online, maybe I'll finally play them. But I don't know. I'll definitely play Gen 2, and I'm actually tempted to stream Gen 3. I started with the Gen 2 Pokemon games, because I started with Silver. But I didn't truly get into the mainline games until Gen 3. So I played some of the N64 games for Gen 1. And I'm actually quite nostalgic for some of them. So fun fact, these big abilities are timer based. So I can actually spam them as much as I want. Started with Leaf Green. Hun, I actually didn't know that. I don't think you've ever told me that before. I started with Silver, but Ruby was how I really got into the game. I would love to replay Ruby, but I cannot bring myself to delete my save file. That's why I'm hoping it comes to Switch Online, so I can replay the game without having to delete it. Now, I do own Emerald, and I never actually finished Emerald. I didn't even get very far in it, as a matter of fact. Oh. Well, they made the animations faster. But I really think I'm going to choose Spark over this. Dude weed, Lamel. Accidental speedrun strat. Yep, we're killing Doomers. "20-year-old Doomer." I love how Zoomers made fun of millennials for Rage Comics and then ended up adopting Wojak into a new form of Rage Comics. Oh, Gold. Okay. Pokemon Gold. That's how you got started. Alright. Alright, that would make you a series veteran. Honestly, Gold and Silver is how you do a fucking sequel. I think that was like the best jump from one game to another that I've ever seen. And I mean, I like Gen 2, but I don't like it that much. I never finished Gen 2. I have the remake. And I never finished that either. Maybe I should. Play Gold, Silver, Sapphire, and then... Oh, whoops. Actually, that's fine. Play Gold, Silver, Sapphire, and then skip to Moon. Alright. Well, I played a little bit of Silver, beat Ruby, played a little bit of Fire Red, barely played Diamond, skipped Gen 5, rekindled my love for the series with X, funnily enough, and then I've been playing every Pokemon game since. Okay, so I did not get the Let's Go games. He had a long hiatus. I think a lot of people did. Sorrow says she never got deeply into the series herself. I feel like there's a lot of people who like the idea of Pokemon more than actually like playing the games. Because Pokemon has some fantastic character and creature designs. But if you can't get into the gameplay loop, it leaves a lot to be desired. Also, is my mic too loud? I'm looking at OBS, and it looks like it's picking me up as louder than I think I am. So am I too loud? I mean, would it be easier to list what Kirby games don't have a woods fight? Probably, because I think every game, or basically every game, has a version of it. Spheal Peak creature design, literally just orb with mouth. Yeah, that's like the best Pokemon design ever, is just orb with mouth. So yeah, am I too loud? I can turn my own volume down. You have the stream turned down low. Okay. Yeah, I'm just wondering if something changed with OBS and it's picking my mic up at a louder volume? Because I mentioned this on Saturday, that it looks like it's picking up stuff when I'm not actually talking. And as I'm talking just normally, it's going beyond the red. So OBS seems to think I'm louder than I actually am. It could be the acoustic panels. It could. Well, if you guys don't complain about my voice, I'm just going to leave it as is. But if you need me to, I can turn it down. Since, without going through the VOD, it's a little difficult for me to mess with my own audio on the fly. But there's no complaints, I'm just going to leave it as is. Also, Spheal of Approval, I like that pun. You did it, Kirby! My ship has its oars back, thank you so much. I'm counting on you to find the other missing parts. Oh, voice acting hurts. Keep up the good work. Never get to keep... yeah. Acoustics. Wait, aren't those the sub-games from... Right? Apartment complex? Looks pretty simple to me. Yeah, I don't think we need to read all these. He's just telling me about the shit. The shit that I can do. So fun fact, these rooms don't count for 100%. He talks almost like an Animal Crossing NPC. And it does sound like Animalese. It's actually called Animalese, funnily enough. It's an actual language. In canon. What it actually is a sort of TTS thing, reading each individual letter sped up. That's actually what Animalese is. You can actually hear it sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna be right back again. My sinuses are a little fucked up, so I'm probably gonna be leaving occasionally to deal with that. So I'll be right back. I'm not gonna put the be right back thing up. So, Simkey, if you don't count a woods fight as being a woods fight, if it's not specifically Wispy Woods, Forgotten Land does not have Wispy Woods, it has Tropical Woods. And Amazing Mirror doesn't have any kind of woods fight because it has King Golem. Tropic Woods, yeah. As far as I know, the only Kirby game, like mainline Kirby game, without any kind of tree fight is King Golem, because it's not a tree. Yeah, he's a wood style fight, but, you know, he's a golem, so I personally wouldn't count it. Even though it's the same style. But he's not a woods, because, you know, he's King Golem. Also, Sorrow says she got back into Pokemon with X and Y and then wasn't doing it. Or into it. Ooh, Sorrow has dinner. What's for dinner, hun? Yeah, I might as well do this. Fried rice with chicken. Chimkin. You're telling me a chicken fried this rice? Xeno makes fried rice occasionally. I've made fried rice once. It's not really something I go out of my way to have. Yeah, we're still trying to make Chinese takeout or Palabox stuff happen. And to celebrate being affiliate, God damn it. Still like to eventually get Thai food. Looks like a child's playroom. Yeah, these are the ability challenge rooms. They all look like this, I think. Yeah, since you're new here, Bat, should I call you Bat? Bat Blaster? Wing? What do you want me to call you? Just want to make sure I'm referring to you by the right way. That would be fine. Okay, I figured. I just wanted to be sure. We like food here, if it wasn't obvious. I don't know if I'd really call myself a foodie, but I do love food. Food is one of life's greatest pleasures. So I'm always interested in hearing about the food people are eating, having, or making, or whatever. Pro tips. Oh, I'm a pro. I don't need those tips. I've been playing Kirby games for 20 years. I don't think I need your help, game. Oh, my sinuses do not feel good. Oh, is it just me? Or are there a lot more challenge rooms? Oh yeah, there's a new one. There's sand. And that looks like Mecha. Okay, so there are definitely 2 new challenge rooms. Yeah. I apologize for the sniffling. I'm still technically sick. I just feel well enough to actually stream. These... Oh, wow, it really is all of them. So what's the point of just having them... Okay, whatever. Ugh. Yeah, why not? Oh, that's what this is. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Souvenir items, extra special masks. Maybe later. Alright, do we want... While I'm here, do we want to stick with Hamster? Do you want Tree? Or do you want... Waddle These Nuts? What do you guys think? Hamster? Tree? You want more life, fucker? I'll just stick with hamster for now. Alright, well now someone answers. Alright, tree. Tree. Trees nuts. Trees do produce nuts. Yeah, I was asking what mess to use. Speaking of nuts, we have some dark chocolate covered peanuts that I am fucking addicted to. Those things are so good. Yeah, they're really good. I told my mom I'm just going to end up eating all of them if she doesn't stop me, and she said, "Oh, that's fine. I'll just get more." They're so good. I didn't used to like dark chocolate, but dark chocolate covered things are actually really, really good. We also hit in the somewhere around here we have dark chocolate cups that have caramel in them. So they're like filled cups, kind of like Reese's cups. But you know, obviously, oh god, that burger looks so good. Hello, you're new. So this is one of the new abilities. And some sauce with the fried rice. Okay. Oh, I have to get rid of sand. Let me see him back. No, it's sand. There we go. Oh my god, why do they have to make him so cute though? Look how inky he is. You do not like broccoli? Listen, I love broccoli. You get whatever foods you want, Han, and then you give all the broccoli to me. Okay? Is that fair? I will eat all of your broccoli for you. Oh my god, I really need to get whip again. There's another whip enemy around here. No. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. The moveset? Ah! Okay, thank you. Ugh. I blew my nose before stream. Why is it stuffed again? God damn it. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Oh, good god. Yeah, alright, I'll be right back. Sorry about this. I am actually putting the thing up. Oh wait, I have an intermission screen. I'm just gonna go to that. I'll be back in like a minute or two. So, just hang on for a sec.
Who's the girl girl next door living in the haunted mansion.
You better learn my name, cause I am
Ashley. She knows the darkest spells and she brews the meanest potions.
You might be the ingredient I seek.
Don't let yourself be fooled by her innocent demeanor.
You should be afraid of the great
Ashley. She doesn't play with dolls and she never combs her hair.
Who has time for girly things like that? Eye of Newt, I cast a hex on you. Grandma's wig, this'll make you big. Kitten spit, soon your pants won't fit. Pantalones giganticus! Oh no, not again.
She can rule the world and still finish all her homework.
Everyone knows that I'm the greatest.
Ashley, you better watch your step or she'll cast a spell on you.
And turn my teacher into a spoon. I'm a slave to my spell book, and yes, it's true, I don't have as many friends as you. But I think you're nice, and maybe we could be friends. And if you say no, you're toast.
Who's the girl next door living in the haunted mansion?
You better learn my name, cause I am Ashley.
Just remember this when you see her on the street.
I'm the cruelest girl you'll ever meet.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good. Plague stream. Yeah, I've got the plague. And thank you for the welcome back, Simkate. Yeah, by the way, I might end a little early tonight. Because I definitely have it in me to stream. I do feel a lot better, but I'm still technically sick, and I should probably end a little early. But I don't know yet, we'll see. Chicago is EST or CST, we're Central. I am pretty consistent about when I stream. Alright. Alright, hold on, you just sit there, buddy. He's so fucking cute. Yeah, it's only 8:03 p.m. I usually go for 3 hours. I start at 7 my time. And usually end around 10. But sometimes I end a little early. So between 9:30 or 10 is when I normally end. Occasionally I go late, but I don't normally do that. There's only really 2 days where I usually don't do that, and that's Wednesdays and Sundays, because I have an 11 a.m. class the following day. Aha! It is Wednesday, my dudes. I am not doing the yell right now. You stream whenever you feel like setting up to play a game. Yeah. Having a schedule is nice if you're trying to take streaming seriously as like any kind of career. But the nice thing about being a streamer is you set your own hours, so you can really stream whenever the fuck you want and for as long as you want. Or short. The artist for Undertale, Temmie Chang, streams as a VTuber, but she only streams for like an hour at a time. And like, however you want to stream, that's really what you want to do. I like having a schedule because I like being consistent. If you're trying to grow as a streamer, having a schedule is definitely better than not having one. But, you know, it's really how you want to handle streaming. And you're an EST. You have a day job at the grocery store? Ooh, I'm so sorry. On behalf of all customers, I apologize. I don't think I need this, but I'm going to take it just in case. Yeah, I am of the belief that you can usually tell how good a person is based on how they treat not only wait staff, but retail staff. Just collect shopping carts? Alright. Ow. Alright, he's invincible during that. What does this remind you of, Han? By the way, Kirby. Oh! As much as I want sand, because... Okay, by the way, sand is actually kind of fun. I like it. Do they want me to take hammer? Yeah, they want me to take hammer. So I have 100% on this before, but I never did the harder mode in the Wii version. I decided against doing it because I figured, you know, this is just going to come out on Switch and I'm probably not going to touch the Wii version again. I was also playing it on a different console than normal because I was playing it on the Wii that I have in my room, not the Wii U in the actual game room. Bad, you said you're from Tigra's server. I'm not very active there, but I actually have a game room and a huge collection of games. I stream all kinds of old stuff. So, I have a few things that are in my room that I stream from occasionally, which creates a bit of a problem sometimes, because I don't have an easy way of streaming the Wii U right now. So that means that Kirby's save data is on the Wii that I only use for streaming, rather than the actual console I use to play Wii games. Remember, I was pointing out when I hear the sound of cartwheels in the lot, I start looking for the cart. Oh. Yeah, I mean, if you just train yourself to recognize sounds, you will essentially Pavlov yourself into reacting to sounds. As of right now, with training everything right now, I don't think I'll be streaming until my schedule is a little more stable. Okay, hon. Oh, the water. Ow! Also, for anyone confused, Sorrow is my girlfriend. I like how you can just ride on the water. Yeah, I actually want those, though. And who am I? I can't think of a reference. I'm trying my hardest here. Ooh. Ow. When was the first Kirby game to have a level named Acrostic? Oh, is that what that's called? I think it was this game. Yeah, because that's not a common thing for Kirby games. Oh god, do I actually need rock? Yeah, that's not a common thing for Kirby games. Not a common thing for a lot of games. I know Dead Space does that, and it actually spoils the game's plot twist. Bib G. Yor. Oh, you know, yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I spoiled Dead Space's plot twist that you can find by just Googling the chapter names for the first game. I'm good. It just got a remake? Well, okay. It's also been a thing for over 10 years, so maybe people should have played it by now. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say what it is, but... And for the record, I have played Dead Space. I don't want this anymore. Dead Space... I don't think it had a limited region release. Bao's a friend, and he's just joking around, but... Ooh, wait a sec here. No, that's something just poked my foot. That's not what I wanted. I feel a sneeze coming. I don't like pineapple, but give me that. Some Nintendo games said for the longest time only ever been released in Japan. Dead Space is not that kind of game. No, not really. We actually also in November streamed a oh right, yeah, Dead Space never released in wait, it didn't never release in Japan? Oh. Probably because of the violence. Japan is actually a lot more strict about gore than sex compared to the US, which is kind of the opposite. 1989, 2015 release date. Would that be Mother? That you're referring to? Otherwise known as Earthbound Beginnings? Yeah. In November, I actually streamed a fan translation of The Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls, which also never released outside of Japan. It was an interesting experience. I actually have a reproduction cart of the fan translation. And if you'd like it for yourself, I still have the link somewhere. Isn't it related to Link's Awakening? Kind of. It's basically a precursor to it. Ow. Alright, do I actually get analog controls here? Kind of. Oh my god, this controls so much better than it did before. Holy shit. Yeah, same engine, basically. If you've played an indie game called Farinay or Fairroom, it's basically The Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls. And that is a mobile game that indie game that I played on my 3DS. My sole trip to Las Vegas. I played it on the flight. And yes, Link's Awakening has an NPC named Frank or something like that, who is, not Ralph. God. Richard! That was it. It was Richard. Richard. Oops. The one who requires the golden leaves from you. That is a reference to The Frog for Whom the Bell Tolls. Not you, hun. Sorrow just outing her name there. Ow! Okay, so it is a dead name. Okay, well. But yes, they're Prince Sable's rival. And the frog for whom the bell tolls is named Prince Richard, and he is an NPC in Link's Awakening. And Prince Sable is in Smash as an assist trophy. Ow. That's not what I wanted. I mean, you just called it a dead name, so that's all the only reason why I said that. Oh my god. I'll be right back again. Hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. You just prefer... Okay. Yeah, I don't use people's real names in on stream often. And for those who do know my real name, please do not use it. Online, I am Spike. That is the only name I want to be referred by online. If you know me in person, you can use my real name. But if I am online, please just call me Spike. That's all I ask. Let me get caught up on chat while I'm here. Been a while since I played Link's Awakening DX, my water damaged 3DS. It's on Switch, actually, now. If you have a Switch Online subscription, you can play it through the Game Boy app. Yeah, I know you don't have a Switch yet, but if you get a Switch, they are finally adding Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. Game Boy Advance games. Washed my hands too much and dried them all enough and did this enough times to wreck my 3DS. Ooh, that's unfortunate. I have a paint peeling off of mine. Okay, donut. Oh, babe, no. Only Sorrow is allowed to call me that. If any of you if anyone else calls me that, you're getting timed out, just so you know. I am probably going to make that a rule. Siblings giving you one of theirs. Okay. Yeah, I have a Switch and Xeno has a Switch, because I live with Xeno and my parents. I'll be moving out at some point, but for now it's just easier if I stay with my parents. Thankfully, my parents are very accommodating. And very supportive, because they didn't protest at all when I came out as gender fluid, nor did they protest when I came out as bisexual. Earlier 3DS models have paint peeling issue. Well, mine's a new 3DS XL. Mine's not an early model. I don't have an ability. I actually had a launch model 3DS that I gave to Sorrow, but she ended up losing it. Through no fault of her own, mind you. Yeah, my parents basically just went, oh, okay. My mom actually pointed out that looking back on it, it actually makes sense. And also acknowledged that all of these feelings had to be processed through an autistic filter, which is never fun. Because I'm also autistic. I'm very open about that. Because I don't see any point in hiding it. No, it was a fault of your... Okay, so I didn't want to say that, hun. I didn't want to actually say that. Okay, so I was going to ask that, because I did notice you were using gender-neutral pronouns, but I didn't think it was my place to really ask. We respect all identities here. Be they he, she, its, or theys. Ladies, gentlemen, creatures, and non-binary finery, all are welcome here. All identities except gamers. Yeah, gamers are illegal here. We do not allow gamers. I should probably redeem these. Yeah, the gaming stream. Oh, yeah. No. Gamers with a capital G. Not with a lowercase g. Gamers with a capital G are illegal. What's the difference? If they have a capital G, they... Well, I mean, you've probably seen people like them. I don't know how to put it. Gamers, they targeted gamers. Yep. They did indeed. Alright, so everything here. Gamers with a capital G will look at Aloy in Horizon Zero Dawn, or the main character of Mafia 3, who is a black man, and immediately go, ugh, I can't believe they became political. You know, famously apolitical game Mafia. I need Parasol. Give. Oh, yeah, IGN staff can do several things in Minecraft. Kotaku staff, I think, get a lot more hate than they actually deserve, because they do actually do good work. The website leaves a lot to be desired. Oh yeah, it's exactly like that, Matt. It is literally 100% exactly like that. My favorite thing is when someone will say, man, I hate that games are so political now. I wish games... I wish it was like when games weren't political. Like my favorite games, BioShock, Metal Gear Solid, Metal Gear Rising, and, oh god, what's the other one everyone cites? There's another one that's grouped with that, but it's usually BioShock and the Metal Gear games, you know. Ah, Tom Clancy. Famous apolitical author Tom Clancy. Fallout. Oh yeah, definitely Fallout. I hope there wasn't something back there. Fun fact about Fallout, Liberty Prime is satire. Most people who play Fallout don't actually know that. Liberty Prime is making fun of nationalists. You're not supposed to like what Liberty Prime is saying. Because the Brotherhood of Steel, if I'm not mistaken, are fascists. Brotherhood of Steel are only fascists in 4. Okay, well, to be fair, the only Fallout game I've actually played a significant portion of are 4. Or is 4. Oh! I almost got crushed. Okay, I didn't miss it. I apologize for the stuffy nose. This wasn't a problem earlier. Oh, don't... Trust me, I'm well aware. It's especially bad in Sonic games. Is it really worth bringing High Jump back? Was it really worth it? Okay, well, play more. Maybe I will, bitch. Oh, I guess that was just the correct choice. Ow. Oh, by the way, we are still on for my 100 followers celebration on Sunday. I just have to get my totally legit N64 set up correctly for my personalized Mario game. I'm not even going to bother with that. Yeah, I don't fucking need that. N69. For the record, I do own a physical copy of Mario 64, but this is a special version of Mario 64. It's been personalized just for me. Fly? No, jump good. I understood that reference. Also, yeah, I didn't respond to Sorrow's message properly, but not even joking. If you want good animation, if you want a good animated cartoon, if you want good art that looks right, hire porn artists, hire porn animators. The funny thing is, when you draw attractive people for a living, you really get a firm understanding of anatomy. Oh, once again, accidentally doing the right thing. Like, if you're going to draw that kind of stuff, you have to have a firm understanding of anatomy. That's the only way it's going to look right. That's the only way it's going to look attractive. Which is why they're perfect for art, like art and animation, because things are going to look right. Dave Oshry of New Blood Interactive literally hired artists who drew Rule 34 of Ultra Kill characters to work on the game. Isn't there a TV Tropes page on this? Oh god, probably. I haven't been to TV Tropes in a long time. Alright, have a good night, Simki. Bleached underpants. Yeah, I'll check now. Invincible, the Amazon show based on the cartoon, or comic. It was actually animated by a porn artist. Or a porn animator. There's more Japanese fan works. Oh, it's even more true over there. Yeah, Lab Zero doesn't technically exist anymore, but the members of Lab Zero, except for the head of it, regrouped as a new studio. So all the people who worked on Skullgirls still work on Skullgirls. It's just under a different studio because Mike Z fired everyone. And 505's response was to just get rid of Mike Z and Lab Zero and rehire everyone under a new name. And yes, Sorrow is referring to that zone. Zone-tan, Zone-sama, whatever you want to call her. Him, them. We actually don't know what gender they are. Nobody knows. When they first joined Newgrounds, their gender was set to female. But they've claimed that they don't care how you refer to them. She presents herself as female. Well, I mean, you can present yourself as female and still be non-binary. Like, she's probably not non-binary, but I'm saying you can present as female and still be non-binary. You can also be non-binary and still be fine with she, her pronouns. Hey, Necro. Only the red Scarfies will, Bat. Only the red ones. Because they're only found in areas with keys. Can I go down? Yes. Kirby's Return to Meme Land Triple DD Deluxe. I like that. I need bombs. Use bombs wisely. I was like their fan toes. Is that the mask enemy from Super Mario Brothers 2? Hot. That was right next to it. Fuck you. Alright, so that does work. Fucking hitboxes. Odd. I hope Super Mario Advance comes to Switch Online. That was the first GBA game I ever played. Kinda wish I hadn't sold it. Oh, my sinuses are so fucked up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end at 9. And just wrap up around then. Because I am still technically sick. And not technically, I'm literally still sick. I'm just okay enough to stream, but I can't necessarily stream for long. And I probably should have something to eat again. If it's not too late, maybe I'll make some ramen. I'm sorry, I have to go deal with my sinuses again. I'll be right back. I apologize, there was like no music there. Let me get caught up here. You thought Advance 4 was coming? No, it's already on. Super Mario Advance 4 is Super Mario Brothers 3. Super Mario Advance 3 is Yoshi's Island. Super Mario Advance is Super Mario Brothers 2, and Super Mario Advance 2 is Super Mario World. I owned all of them. The only ones I still own are Yoshi's Island and Super Mario 3. Used to have Mario Advance, but my sister's friend stole my handheld games. Well, that sucks. It's a shitty friend. I have a friend who had a lot of PS1 games when she was growing up, and one of her friends only befriended her so he could steal all her games. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Any idea I had for a dark area in my own game? They'll use an echolocation for navigating. Dark areas has been done in games since at least the 90s. I think Symphony of the Night did something like that. Super Mario Advance 4 had the e-reader cards. Yeah, and the Wii U and Switch versions actually let you play through all those levels. Yoshi's Island's tax haven like the Caymans. Echo 2. Echo 2 on GBA? Do they port Echo 2 to GBA? And there are so many people who come into my chat that just know so much about video games. That makes me happy. Especially all the obscure stuff. Oh, echolocation navigation. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry. I have a habit of forget what we're talking about when people talk to me, so I'll, like, respond as if I don't know what's going on, and that's because I genuinely don't, because I have the attention span of a goldfish. What's up to Lab Zero is now calling themselves Reverge Labs. Oh, good for them. Good for them. Fuck all of you. Fun facts. Bat. Hold on a sec. I have pretty bad thalassophobia that really only kicks in 3D games, especially if they're first person. Echo the Dolphin is the only 2D game that actually sets off my thalassophobia. Oh, rip that. Echo the Dolphin. I've never seen much of the game. I just know that it's fucking weird. And it, like, genuinely creepy. And we got very far in it, and then again, I bought it for like 800 Wii points. Yeah, I didn't buy many games on Wii. Meat buns. God, I haven't had meat buns in so long. Is it the antagonist of Echo and Alien? I mean, maybe. Oh, god damn it. That crystal better still be there. God. Fuck. Ow. Vortex one. Yeah, Echo 1 is on Switch in the Genesis app. I might stream it at some point if I can deal with it. So what games during that era weren't just limited to one console? Oh no, they were all over the place. I've actually streamed a couple weird games here. I'm actually, I have one in progress that I will be returning to next week, which is Wallace and Gromit in Project Zoo on GameCube, which of all things is a Ratchet and Clank clone. Echo sounds like it belongs on the Saturn. There is an Echo game on Dreamcast. It's not the Saturn, but, you know, it is a thing. Yeah, the Saturn had a very weird library of games. In a good way, though. It's got some fucking phenomenal games. You only have 2 games in your Dreamcast? I have a few. Some of the ones I have, I bought because of Sorrow, actually. Like Dragon Riders Chronicles of Pern and Silver. And I've got some of the usuals, like Jet Set Radio, Sonic Adventure, stuff like that. Echo the Dolphin, Defender of the Future is the game. Yeah, that's the one. I also have 2 relatively obscure Dreamcast games. Super Magnetic Neo and Metropolis Street Racer. If you've played Project Gotham Racing on Xbox, That's actually from the creators of Metropolis Street Racer. Ow. You might be more familiar with their more popular game, though, Geometry Wars. Because they made the original. Or at the very least, it was originally included as an Easter egg in Project Gotham Racing 2. Play the GameCube ports first. Oh, so did I. I had the GameCube version of Crazy Taxi at one point. And I played the GameCube versions of Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 before I played them on Dreamcast. Oh! Fuck. Oh. I'm good. Oh, I'm sorry, that caught me by surprise. Oh. Oh, I am shooketh. I'll be right back. You guys talk about Sonic Adventure. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, let me get caught up here. We'll play Dreamcast games you have to play GameCube ports. Alright, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. And the neat thing the VMU does. Sonic Adventure on GameCube is a beautiful disaster. Oh, hell yeah, it is. It is the worst version of the game, and all future ports are based on it. Suck on these nuts. I think I got fairly far in it on Dreamcast while on stream years ago, but had my sibling hide my controller in VMU too well. About you, a new one. We need a remake of Shadow the Hedgehog, and this time it needs to make sense. Like, hot take, we should remake bad games that had good ideas to give them a second chance. Mimi flashes the faces of all the characters during the final hazard. Oh, that's cool. That's actually really cool. Yeah. Also, I apologize for that loud sneeze. That caught me by surprise. Oh. PC port is actually a bastard child of computer code and Xbox code for Sonic Adventure. Oh god. Yeah, I will be streaming Sonic Adventure at some point, because I didn't play the Dreamcast version for very long, and I actually originally sold it. The copy I have, I recently bought. But I played it on GameCube, and I never actually beat it, because I couldn't fucking do Big the Cat's levels. I'll probably stream the game at some point, because I've been wanting to revisit it. I have Sonic Adventure 2 on Dreamcast, but my disc doesn't work. Interesting, hon. I know there is a project to make the Steam version of Sonic Adventure more in line with the Dreamcast version, along with adding some new quality of life changes. I love Sonic's nonchalant attitude to the thousands of people who definitely died when Perfect Chaos destroyed Station Square. Oh, but you don't see them, so they're not important. we're doing a stream of Gamma Story in like an hour. I think they talk about that in Sonic Retro. God, I haven't did Sonic Retro in a while. Okay, so, I need food. I'm gonna do this boss, and then the cleanup afterwards. And then I'm gonna end here. I think that's all I can give tonight. Because, again, I am still sick. Oh, I want to do this with sand. It's actually canon that everyone escapes chaos somehow. Yeah, I still have GameCube Sonic Adventure. It's bad. Oh my god, it's Master Hand and Crazy Hand. I forgot this guy's name was Mr. Duder. Pocket Sand! So Duder is an odd name. Oh, he definitely is. The only video game name weirder than that is Scrupulous Fangor, the cut character from New Super Mario Bros. DS, who most definitely exists and is not a hoax. Ow. Wow, Satan's kind of broken. It would only be canon if no one lived in Station Square like it's a North Korean fake city. Does North Korea actually have fake cities? I know they have roads, even though, like, nobody has cars. Like, they bothered to make roads, but nobody has cars. I'm talking, like, car roads. But again, nobody has cars, so there's no one ever using it except for kids playing in it. I mean, I had an idea, my own game idea, that everyone else was teleported out. It's got some right on the border, I think, at least one. Just some, yeah, I'll admit, I don't know much about North Korea. So yeah, I'm going to check the stuff I've unlocked, and then I'm going to end here. And I apologize for the short stream. Hopefully Friday will be a longer stream. Not many people know much about it. Yeah, I don't care, Megalore. We all know you're an asshole. Shut up. They're secretive. Yeah. Though, it's more like we don't really have the best relations with them, so information is hard to get out of them. Because they do lie to their population a lot, especially regarding the leader. I don't know how to break those because I didn't read the thing. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. There's a few pieces of media that paint North Korea as an actual threat to the US. They're not really. One of them is called Homefront the Revolution, which is an FPS from the Time Splitters devs. Yeah, Homefront. And the other one is a film called Red Dawn, which my high school history professor was obsessed with because it was one of the worst things he's ever seen. Now, to be clear, North Korea is a threat to their surrounding nations, obviously. Like Japan and South Korea. But it is somewhat laughable to think they would actually be able to take on the US. And that's not even a he who U.S. or go America kind of thing. They literally can't even reach us. The remake of Red Dawn cast North Korea as a threat. Okay, the original was Cuba, Nicaragua, and Russia. Okay, that makes a little more sense. I thought that was something that didn't piss off China. Yeah, China tolerates them. I thought that one FPS made North Korea the threat so they could sell it in China. Interesting. I wouldn't know about that. I actually own one of the Homefront games. I don't remember which one it is. I own it on Steam, and I don't know why. And a whole alternate universe thing where North Korea was the threat. Interesting. North Korea is just a cute proxy for Russia. Yeah, well, can't imagine it's going well for Russia at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna go to Magoland, or whatever the fuck it's called. And then I'm gonna end here. I need to eat. Megalore has a nice cape. It is a nice cape. Wait, how the fuck does this look on Kirby? I have to see this. Oh, I can turn. That looks so fucking stupid. I love it. Alright. Go to the mode selection. And I'm going to end here. Thank you all for joining. I apologize for the short stream. I'm hoping I'll feel better by Friday. I do not stream on Thursdays. I have a lot of homework I need to get caught up on. And I apologize for the stuffy nose. My sinuses were fine earlier, but it seems to have come crashing down right now. Let's see. Well, okay. Whiskey Dingo is doing another Liminal Horror Night, and I think I actually mentioned to someone that I missed that. Or missed seeing that. Ooh. So I'm going to raid Whiskey tonight. Because Liminal Horror is always fun. So, let's do Poyo raid. Yeah. Poyo. Oh good, I can still do that voice. Yeah, Poyo raid. I'll be back Friday with Killer 7. Saturday, I think we're doing Splatoon 3 because there's a big run event happening. And Sunday will be, excuse me, my very special personalized copy of Mario 64. Let me get that raid queued up. That is not a slash. Did I get his name right? Yes, good. Okay, I will post next week's schedule on Sunday, most likely, since I'm only doing one stream of this Mario game. You all have a good evening. I will catch you on Friday. Good night.